Have you ever been in an organization that really never seemed to be able to get things done? Even those things that leadership talked about as being the most important. Well, at this point in the series, we're going to talk about how to fix that. At this point in our series, we've talked about how to find your pace point and how to optimize what it does. Now comes one of the most challenging but rewarding steps in our operational physics framework, getting your entire organization to coordinate around your pace points. This is where most improvement efforts fall apart. You've identified the right focus, you've eliminated the waste, but then nothing changes. Why? Because the rest of your system is still operating the old way. Here's an analogy I think will help make these steps make more sense. You've spent time ensuring you have the most talented quarterback in the league. But until the offensive line, receivers, and running backs coordinate their movements around that quarterback's timing and decision making, you're just going to have a great player getting sacked behind a confused team. Now, let's get into the details of the coordinate step. How to align every part of your organization to support maximum flow through your pace point. This is more than just process changes, though we're certainly going to cover those too. It's about fundamentally shifting how your entire system works, thinks, and operates. After working with hundreds of organizations, I can tell you this: the companies that master coordination are the ones that see the breakthrough results. Some of what I'm about to say may sound pretty obvious, but there are some things that most people don't understand about their organizations. First, everything about your organization's performance is made from the individual decisions and actions being made, and those decisions are almost never made with the whole system in mind. If you're like most organizations, there's a fair chance you've been focusing on local optimization instead of looking at the bigger picture, the performance of the overall system. And you know what? It's not your fault. It's how most of us were taught to think about business. Operational managers are almost always instructed by company leadership to focus on optimizing their local domain, throwing system-wide improvements to the wind. Make your department more efficient. Sounds like good advice, but more often than not, it hurts overall performance. The policies, procedures, metrics, and culture that got you to where you are now weren't designed for system thinking. Those things became the twigs, the bubblegum, and the duct tape that built your current way of operating. They worked for getting you here, but they're probably the same things that are holding you back from getting to where you want to be. Have you been having operations problems? You're in the right place. Follow me so you don't miss anything.